Ready to take a shot with the hottest names in town? Come over and hang out with us and watch as your favorite artists take the stage, then take on unfiltered conversations that reveal their wildest, most unexpected stories. As the saying goes, the truth hits harder than a drink. Catch us every Thursday at 4 p.m. Follow us on our socials at Hangover PH.
Dahan-dahan lang kitang aawitan, sinta ko sa pagsapit ng dilim na tayo'y magkapiling o sa himig na ito ako ay matututo ipagkatiwala sa iyo ang buong ako. Hayaang malunod sa iyong pagtingin at ay ang lahat sa lalim ng gabi. Lumilipad ang isip ko, tulala lang sa'yo, di pa rin makapaniwala may isang katulad mo. Kung sa hangganan na ba ang itutungo nito, di napipigilan pa ang sarili sa'yo. Hahayaan malunod sa aking pagtingin at iaalay ang lahat sa lalim malunod sa ating pagtingin at iaalay ang buong buhay sa lalim ng gabi.
What's up, up, Chasers? Welcome to another episode of Hangover with yours truly. My name is Shai. I hope you guys are having a splendid day today. And if not, well, let me. Let me change that for you. Let me add some charm into your day because of our artist whom you just watched perform earlier, by the way. And now let me officially welcome them to the Hangover studio. Let's welcome Matéo.
Hi, Shai. It's hi everyone here. I love being here. It's solid.
Oh, thank you, thank you. And of course, we love your vibe, we love your presence, we love your songs.
Thank you.
But I have to ask you the first important question. Bakit may ganun sa Matéo mo? Are you Beyonce? Ay, sorry.
So, yung Matéo thing, honestly, Matéo thing, I always say Matéo thing because, again, as I mentioned off cam ganina, na my real name is Matthew, but independently, I did this passion project thing na I hid my whole name and released Matéo. And then one of my director friends said, nalagyan mo ng ganun yung E, para kahit saan lagay, nasa contract, nasa anywhere, may branding.
Yes.
So I go,
Ooh.
interesting. So I go, and it worked because everywhere I see it na legal papers, may branding pa rin
At
siya.
alam mong they're referring to you when it's there.
So
Okay,
sabi ko,
gets.
cool thing lang, cool thing.
Oo nga, no. Sige, lahat ng vowels ng Shai, S-H, A, lahat na may ganun na rin sa akin. Or yung dalawang dot.
Yung dalawang dot.
Diba?
Tapos,
Medyo 2000s kind of texting. But anyway. So welcome again to the show. So you're named, you're actually Matthew.
Yes.
Okay. But right now you're going as, your stage name, I would say, is going as Matéo. So we'll do Matéo today. All right, Matéo, we want to know first, as it's a tradition here at the Hangover studio, what is your TMI? What can you share for our audience that's, not something you usually share to everyone, but you shall now?
oh, siguro TMI, pero siguro hindi siya TMI in a bad way.
Sige.
TMI in a cool way siya.
Oh.
Because I think we'll talk about it in a while. Pero siguro hindi naman siguro ma-preempt. But yeah, I think people know na I've signed with a Korean label. It's interesting kasi usually sa atin sa Pilipinas, pinag-uusapan lang natin sa atin yung Korean training, di ba? Ng P-pop, ng K-pop. And it was really, really cool to see na totoo siya. Na yung mga nangyayari na sobrang, as in, para silang, they're like bata pa lang. Para silang may school for K-pop.
Oh,
so
at a young age pa lang?
So it's very true na lahat sila may sarili silang mga, I guess, tutors to support them while they're doing school stuff, while doing the K-pop. Talagang deep into it siya. So, yeah, totoo siya. Totoo po siya.
Oh, so, well, I can't say that you've been through the whole tutorial experience kasi hindi ka naman, I mean, did you start young? I don't know.
No naman. Actually, I just started as an artist fairly recently. But
Okay.
I've been in the industry for music production and music business stuff for quite some time now.
Okay, and then you decided to come to the front, right to the microphone just recently.
Nagkagulatan lang din.
Was it really like, how do you mean nagkagulatan? Like, did you sub for someone at sabi nila, okay rin pala to siya. And then, we need the story.
Parang basketball lang.
Parang basketball lang. Oy, may talent rin pala.
Bigyan mo ng playing time.
Nagta 3 points rin pala to. How was it?
Okay, so like I've said, I've been working in the music business side and production side, and doing certain things for the entertainment industry. So ako naman, caused by the usual corporate stress, lahat tayo may outlet. Alam naman po natin yan. So music was my outlet, as in my own music. And then I've had a lot of things going on at that time. So sabi ko na lang po, I'll just put something out just for having fun. And then nagkagulatan na it somehow, I'm grateful for it na it blew up
Yun
somehow.
na yung 3-pointers mo.
Yeah,
Ganon.
so,
Marunong pala. Parang ganun. Okay, that's interesting. I think we're gonna delve on that a little bit later. We're gonna expound on that later because that's quite an interesting story. It's not the usual story we hear about how artists came to be. Kasi a lot of the recent artists, for example, there's always a story regarding pandemic, for example, na nagsimula sila ng pandemic. Ganun. Yours is quite different. You were already in the music industry, but in a different way. Pretty cool. I would say that's pretty cool. All right. Well, earlier, just before this, we saw you perform at your first release called Lalim, and this is your most streamed song on Spotify with
mabibilang ko lang naman. I think it's just simply 33 million streams. Kaya ko yan. Like in 4 days, mabibilang ko yan. And it truly struck a lot of heartstrings from such a romantic song. Grabe. And nalaman din namin na sinulat mo daw ito for a girl. Ito na, lumalabas yung chismis. So did she ever get to hear this song? Or alam niya ba na para sa kanya to?
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty vocal about it when it comes to making it known na my songs are personal. I think everyone knows. So whoever that person is, alam niya naman po yun.
Whoever that person is.
Alam niya naman po yun for sure na
Okay.
kasi nanggaling yung mga songs. And my songs are these are collective. I'd like to think collective thoughts na turned into lyrics from different ideas, different
Experiences mo rin. Oo.
na ang sarap niya. Like for example, there's a certain person na an imagery and nabuo siya from different na this is a person. Parang ganun po siya.
Ganun yung writing style mo.
Yeah, I'd like to think
Uh-huh.
it is, siguro. But basta it's personal na.
Yes.
As in like for me, it's really personal. So whether it's one person or like different ideas na naging one person na siya, everything is personal.
It's
pa rin.
very personal. And I
Yes.
think that's what also resonates for your fans. Ramdam kasi nila how personal your music is. They can really like feel your thoughts in your music. At least that's how I feel with your music anyway.
Thank you.
All right. Well, later on the show also you'll be performing your song na Pinipili. And na-share mo na itong kanta na to ay about sa unconditional and devoted love ng father and grandfather mo sa kanilang partners. First off, it's not a usual POV.
Yes.
Right? It's pretty unique, I would say, yeah. Did you have any kind of inspirational or deep talks with them to get to create this song?
Actually, hindi, yung pinipili was like I really wanted to write something na it was all the reasons why you wanted to pick someone, all the reasons why you choose someone, all the reasons why you choose to stay with someone. So all those, like I said kanina, all those collectively came from experiences. So like for example, the first verse talks about my lola who sa Alzheimer's, who had Alzheimer's, who passed away na may nagka-Alzheimer's
sorry.
siya. So parang pinipili kita kahit makalimutan mo ako. And then yung second one is yung sa lola kong nagka-cancer, na kahit makalbo siya, pinipili kita kahit makalbo ka na. Parang gano'n. And then sa parents ko na parang pinipili kita kahit anong mangyari na whatever happens, you're the person I choose. And so those are the three verses. And then the fourth verse na nasulat ko was for my POV naman. Na whoever that person may be, I'll choose you and I'd hope you would pick me back. Parang yun na siya.
Ang ganda ng kwento, grabe.
Thank you.
Ang ganda ng kwento, ang ganda ng POV. It's not so linear na parang straightforward na, hey, I like you, ganun, di ba? There's a whole kwento for that fourth verse and nakakatuwa.
Yeah, parang,
Nakakatuwa ka, grabe.
parang ano siya, all the reasons na nakita ko ng why my father and grandfathers chose their loved ones. So I would do the same for the person.
And that's also the kind of love we aspire to have in our
Yes,
lives.
I'm
No?
sure,
Oo,
yeah.
Well, again, for those who have not yet listened to that song, later. So please keep tuned in for that. And while you're already, tuning in and watching, please don't forget to share this video so more people can listen to the song Pinipili later on. All right. So here at Hangover, we have 3 tiers, 3 levels of questioning. Pahirap ng pahirap, painit ng painit. And we will now start with the easiest one, which is obviously also going to be so easy for you because it's called You Drive Me Nuts. Manilang sa'yo itong mga tanong namin.
Ano yan?
Easy peasy. Okay. So bago ka naging Matéo, the OPM artist, ito na nga, you started as Matthew Ong, the A&R/artist and repertoire. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
And it's basically like you were in the corporate side of music, overseeing the artists. Could you tell me about that again, or expound on that? Ano yung role mo nun? Job interview.
So an A&R kasi is like the project manager sa music side. So what happens is we oversee the artist's career when it comes to them being discovered in the first place, and at the same time their music journey. So anything, whatever they need when it comes to helping their music flourish, helping their music develop, grow, whatever term you have for it, basta for the betterment of the artist's career. We handle it. So basically, it's a connection game for us. Na parang we know different people. We connect different people to the artist.
To help them improve nga, ganun.
Yeah, to
Oo.
improve on the music and everything. And at the same time, it's a skill thing for us. Na if there are certain things that we could hop onto when it comes to the music production process, we're available for it. Like for example, if they want na, oh, I need help in writing things, and we go, but pa ako maghanap na iba? Tulungan kita.
Yes, yeah.
Parang
Okay,
ganun.
okay. So dahil dyan, you started off with that, and now you are the person being handled, being connected. But is it easy for is it easy for your A&R? Siyempre may sarili kang A&R, di ba? So madali na ba para sa kanya na kaya na ni Matéo yan? Like, he knows what to do. He knows who to contact. Kaya mo na yan? Gumaganon ba?
Actually ako, I'm very ano lang. So the people I work with are the people na basically kuning sa pool ng connections ko at yung mga ka-work ko na yung mga sila na yung talagang sobrang I've worked with na sobrang efficient, effective ng system namin. So basically sila na yung sort of naging go-to people ko na rin. So I work with them for the Matéo thing. Yun na rin, sila na rin. And ako, I think, yeah, it's different kasi ako mas bias ako sa sarili ko. Parang bias ako na parang, hindi kaya.
Sino kaya pa-promote ko ngayon?
So parang bias ako when it comes to how I present everything.
Yeah.
But then kasi ako, I've always believed naman kasi na ako, as an A&R and as an artist, I've always believed that the marketing works around the artistry, not the artistry will work around the marketing. So the way I see it now is parang, I let the Matéo thing do its own thing. And then tsaka ko siya isipin ng marketing things.
Nakakatuwa ka. You talk about Matéo, which is still your song, as if it's a completely different artist. No, but it's fun to watch. It's fun to listen because right now, because of my question rin naman, it triggered Mathew to come out.
Yeah,
Parang ganun.
Yeah.
So nakakatuwa the way you talk about Matéo. Like, project mo siya ngayon, no? Siya, nandiyan, no?
Oo nga, gumaganon pa ako. Sorry.
Nakakatuwa. No, it's perfectly
Yeah.
fine. But did you have a hard time transitioning from being the person behind the scenes to being the one, being interviewed right now, etc.?
It was, I guess, it wasn't siguro difficult, but it was somehow different in a sense na it took some time to adjust to. I think the people I work with, especially sa label, know that I've been hands-on with a lot of things that I do. So it takes some level of, I guess, delegating to certain people what I have, all the ideas I have. Kasi ako, syempre, handling artists, handling the music management things. Ako, parang isipin ko na parang, ito na, parang label, ito na lahat na gagawin. But then, syempre, I've learned how to trust more when it comes to my own stuff, with the people I work with the people surrounding me, which I really, really would love to respect the boundaries of their job descriptions. And syempre ako, I admit I have all my own personal ideas, but then I'd like to think na it only gets better with a team around you pa rin.
I love that. I love that. And also, I can imagine just how difficult it could be for you to, not be the one to steer the wheel. Parang ganun. But yes, tama nga sabi mo, you have a team and you do want to trust them, and that's what you're doing, and that's why you're here.
Yes.
Yay! And we're grateful. Thank you, team, for bringing
Salamat,
Matéo here.
salamat,
All
salamat.
right. Now, you are now signed under the Korean Entertainment, like you mentioned. Is it ABC? Abyss.
Abyss.
Okay.
Yes.
Your first song now released under them is a revival song.
Yes.
I haven't heard this pop group, by the way, in such a long time.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they were, we grew up with them. Cinderella, by the way, we're talking about Cinderella. But it's only recently because of you na parang, oh nga no, Cinderella exists. Like, it's been a while since I heard them. But yeah, the revival song is Bato sa Buhangin, originally by Cinderella. So, bukod sa technical aspect of the song, may something special ba na sa kantang ito for you to be attached to it at ngayon gumawa ka pa ng sarili mong rendition?
Ako, plain and simple, it's honestly my favorite OPM song of all time. Cinderella, I'm a huge fan of Cinderella, and a lot of OPM artists now, like for example, sila Shane Dandan, sila Frank Ellie, they love Cinderella then, and they do renditions of their songs. I'm just part of this whole, I guess, generation of OPM artists na talagang we respect talagang the work of those na gumawa ng timeless music,
Yes,
gumawa ng
yes.
classics. So yeah, ako walang anything deeper into it but just the fact na it's my favorite OPM song.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that. Yung hindi mo na kailangang extrahan ang speech mo. You just really want to share. It's my favorite eh.
Yeah, yun lang siya.
That's enough reason for me to do this. Parang
Oo,
ganun. That's
parang-
cute. And yes, they are such a classic, iconic pop group. Yeah, albeit it's they haven't been mentioned in quite a while, like I mentioned earlier. So nakakatuwa to hear them. They hear their music again in a different way now. Galing, galing, galing. Well, now because of that, your music has been categorized as modern kundiman. Nasabi mo rin na you have a passion para sa classic OPM sound. Malaking factor ba ang pagsali mo sa Kundirana Choir, is that right? Para i-shape ang sarili mong music identity and style?
Actually, yes, because Kundirana, it's not really a choir, but then Kundirana is like yeah, para siyang ganun, music, para siyang, actually when I was part of Kundirana, parang may malaking Earth, Wind and Fire. Yung maraming soloists, maraming may group singing, may band. Thus, we sing a lot of genres. We don't, actually, singing choir stuff is just like parang, what, 10%, 10% of the whole repertoire. But then, mostly we sing mga pop songs, R&B songs, and then tumatak sa akin yung syempre yung classics. We sang jazz standards, we sang Kundiman songs. So Kundirana is actually Kundiman and Harana going together. And so yun, well, to be fair, ang daming syempre mga major artists like Ogie Alcacid, Gary Valenciano who came from Kundirana. So,
But I didn't know that actually.
Ah,
I wanted to pretend yes, pero hindi ko kayang panindigan pala. So, no, I didn't know that.
yeah,
Okay.
Sir Randy Santiago, Sir Dingdong Avanzado, they all came from Kundirana nung high school din nila. So we all came from the same high school.
Oh,
So
there
it's
you
a
go. Okay.
yeah, so dun din sila nanggaling. And then yun, it's a great stepping stone into the music industry because the training is really talagang deep into your like parang varsity rin ng kasi exempted din kami sa mga PE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kasi bawal kami.
I was gonna joke about that
Yeah.
actually na totoo, except case mga ganun.
Yeah.
But okay, apparently yes.
Yeah, because
Wow.
we perform like so if for example yung mga basketball team napupull out sila sa class kasi may
Practice
game.
or whatever
Yeah, may
game,
practice,
yeah.
may game. Kami napupull out kasi may gig kami. Parang parang
I love the angas. Sorry guys. Gotta go.
may kanta pa kami. Hindi joke. Pero yeah, it's
You know what? If you gotta be proud of that.
Yeah.
Like, wag kang mahiya. Okay lang.
Oo, parang masaya siya in a way. Kasi syempre, nung high school, we have this sort of, I guess we all had the high school ego na parang, di ba sabi sa High School Musical, di ba parang may status quo. Na parang where would you fit in, di ba?
Yes, yes,
So syempre
yes.
na you're doing things now out of the ordinary at a young age in the high school group. So wala lang, it's just cool. It's just really cool. Yun lang.
And I can tell how how you were you seem so proud of that upbringing, of that training. The way you explain it sounded very rigorous. Parang talagang tututukan ka talaga. And if you compare it to the varsity of basketball, then talaga I'm guessing it was really something for you guys. And
Yeah.
well, yeah, if you mentioned nga the great names of OPM has been there, we are already excited for your career ahead. Mamaya magpapa-autograph kami because we can sell it in the future for a hefty price, I would say. Not joking, magpapa-autograph talaga kami. I'm still not joking, man. Okay, moving on to the next question. Sorry. I'm still not joking. Okay, anyway, nasabi mo rin na ang pagpapakatotoo at ang creative freedom ay mahalaga sa iyo bilang isang musician. Bilang pabago-bago ang uso ngayon sa musika, have you ever tried to create something to ride a certain music trend?
I think I have in a sense na, but it wasn't to make something out of it. It was really like, for example, I've worked with different artists. It was really for work type
Okay.
of thing. But at the end of the day, it's for the artist's artistry, not for my own. So ako, I learn as much as I can with other genres, with other things, for other artists. Kasi ako, naniwala talaga ako na, yun nga, sabi niyo, pabago-bago yung industry. For you to, I've always believed in this na for you to stand out, is as cliche as it sounds, is to be yourself in the industry, because you can't replicate it. You can't really find a way to business your way out of business your way out of making something when it's art. Art in its purest form is personal, 'di ba? So parang puhunan mo yung sarili mo. So, kung ano ka, yun ang ilabas mo. And at the same time, lalabas at lalabas yung audience mo for it. Kasi ang hirap na mag, mag, you try to do something and then along the lines of it, biglang, this is not me.
Yeah,
Diba?
okay,
So,
okay.
parang syempre, parang, hindi siya as, mahirap siyang
You still want to be
i-maintain.
as raw and authentic. Oh, for the maintenance rin.
Yeah, yun
Oo.
din. Although you can, if that's your cup of tea,
Yes.
if you would want to do that, you can then. But
Performative.
syempre, yeah.
Yeah, that word goes out a lot recently.
Yeah,
Actually,
oo nga,
that's in
performative.
social media a lot recently. So you don't want to be very performative.
Yeah.
Parang ganun. Okay. But again, tama kayo. To each their own.
To each
your own
their
cup,
own.
Your own cup of tea.
But then siguro ako, I'm speaking for the music that I do na kung bakit rin ako ganun siya. Because I'm not trying to replicate or trying to do things out of my own self. Kasi yun lang din siya. So which ako, I'm coming from a place of pure gratitude. Kasi it's me being myself and being for it to be accepted is very heartwarming, 'di ba? Yun lang naman.
Ang galing. And you're also, by the way, the way you speak, it's also quite personal. You mentioned, of course, your songwriting is very personal and all that. And it also seems that way with the way you just speak about yourself and your music. Talagang, you just want to be you just want to be raw and authentic. And it resonates. Just want to say that. I just want to put it out there that it resonates. And we appreciate that. Kasi gusto talaga namin ng totoong sagot, especially for the next round we have. So, you passed the first part.
Ay, di
Kasi nga,
magiging performative na ako ngayon.
ito na nga eh, ito na nga eh. Maning-mani lang sa'yo kanina. Moving on to the next round, this is our Chicha Wrong or Right. So it's getting hotter. It's the second level. And here you'll get to answer questions that many are curious about. You also have the chance to set things straight and say if the claims about you are Chicha Wrong or Chicha Right. Haha.
Chicharong or
Mga
chicharong?
mga pulutan tayo dito.
Okay,
eh.
okay, okay.
Okay. So, speaking of performative, ito na nga. You're being branded as a lover boy on social media because your songs are heavily influenced by the Harana culture. Shocked ka ba dyan?
Right.
Okay. So, dahil doon, gamit na gamit daw ito ng performative Gen Z boys para magustuhan sila ng girls. Okay, disclaimer, we're not saying like it's a bad thing, ha? Now, is it right to assume that to an extent, this was part of your plan and your marketing all along? Or is Mateo's music something more than just a love song for someone you're pursuing?
Ako, honestly, it's it's a personal thing. I always say it's a gigs na if it resonates with you, then you're welcome to claim it as your own din. Na parang
Hindi ka selfish.
Oo, parang these are thoughts that I had, words that I have for my own personal writing. But then if, for example, if things resonate with you, then I'd gladly share my art with you na go dedicate this to the person you love. Go use it. Because there are a lot of songs that resonate with me rin. And I take that into consideration when I write my own then. I know people would somehow, I don't know, relate to it, whether in a good way or a bad way. But then, syempre, we're putting stuff out there in the public. So, it's up for public consumption. Parang ganun.
Gets. Okay. Guys, kayo na bahala mag-interpret yung sagot based on the question. But there was something there, is what I'm gonna say. There was something there that you have to pick up. All right. Next up, we've gotten hold of a chismis that you write and record voice notes para sa songs mo. Sabi mo, inspired ka by your experiences, kaya you document it very well. And that's a smart thing to do. Considering that the majority of the songs you've written are love songs, is it true that Matéo is in love right now? Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, I guess I think I think out there, I think yun naman yung niya, yun naman siya. Yung pati yung the Matéo,
Your eyes are sparkling, by the way.
the Matéo, the whole, I think, I'd like to think persona thing is like it's always gonna be an in love artist
Uh-huh.
for writing love songs.
Yeah, okay,
So,
okay.
ganun siya.
See, once again, guys,
Ang showbiz
there was
ng sagot.
there was an answer there.
Ang showbiz ng sagot.
You
Sorry.
guys had to pick it up, but there was an answer there.
Bas- eh,
It's just yeah. There was an answer there, I would say.
Basta Matéo will always be in a state of being in love.
Okay, talaga ha. So wala kami ma-expect na sad
Sad
songs.
songs.
We will
Ano
never
siya?
know.
Depende.
Kasi sabi niya, Mateo's in love right now and we all know what happens when we're
Always
in
in love
love.
ang Matéo. yung songs na masasulat. Always about love.
Okay,
So
okay.
kailangan lagi siyang state na in love.
There was an answer there, guys. And again, the eyes sparkling. There was something there. Okay, so that wraps up our second level again of Chicha Wrong or Chicha Right. Moving on now to our spiciest level yet. This is the SSG or the Spicy Sizzling Gossip. And again, here, we expect the stripped down, unfiltered version of you. We have dug up the circulating issues about you, and it might be shocking, so be prepared to answer truthfully, which you already are naman, so walang problema dun. So most P-pop fans heard you first when Bini Colette shared your song Lalim on X. Because of that post, your song became #1 on a viral songs chart. Now, fans attribute your song's success to that simple post from Bini Colette. Do you share the same sentiments with these fans na dahil lang dun sumikat yung kanta mo?
Oh naman. Ako sige. I'll give because these are songs. Again, my songs are personal. I had no intentions of it going anywhere. I give actually hindi lang si Bini Colette. There are a lot of artists who shared na I'm really happy that they did share my music.
In-acknowledge nila and then
Yeah,
shinare,
so ako nung first post ko when things made noise, when Lali made noise, first thing I did was acknowledge every artist who shared my music. Sabi ko, it's really such a blessing for me, for you guys to hear my music and you guys share it on your platform. That's a very selfless thing for these artists. So ako, I'd give the credit to them if okay lang sa akin to give the credit because again, it's they're them sharing their fan base to
spreading different kinds of other music to their fan base, yeah.
Hindi ko naman pagdadamot na hindi ako lang to, parang hindi ka na.
Dali ha, excuse me, hindi lang sila ang rason ha.
No,
Okay,
parang
okay.
sige ako because these are personal things na it's like them sharing my identity to others, which I'm really grateful for. So kung people think na it's because of Bini Colette, it's because of the other artists, sure, I don't mind.
Hindi issue sa'yo yun.
Hindi issue because
Oo.
like I'm grateful pa nga eh.
Pero actually, I've noticed nga a trend in the OPM scene, well, the artist side at least, diba, na a lot of artists are so supportive. I mean, I'm not saying that back in the day hindi sila supportive, but I guess it's just easier now because of social media. Pero I just really appreciate and love how supportive other artists are. Na kahit hindi nila branding, kahit hindi nila, like, you know, they have an image to portray or something, i-share pa rin nila sa audience sila. And that's just really nice. And sana tuloy pa rin ang ganung culture, no? Or I don't know, have you ever noticed ba na may hate ba sa ganung culture or something? You, again, being Matthew from the, management side, may ganun bang, like, would you discourage your artists to do that, for example?
Ako, honestly, right now, I think, since I strongly believe that OPM is once again ripe, it's another golden era of OPM. Sabi nga ni Sir Jonathan Manalo na talagang it's another level of we're on the next stage of OPM where everyone's making their own stuff and everyone has a place in the industry. Not with social media, of course, playing a big part in it. Na everyone is accessible now. So ako go lang na talagang we share everyone's stuff because the more we empower each other, the more the OPM scene gets lifted up, which is win-win for everyone.
Totoo
Win-win
lang.
for the artists, win-win for the labels, win-win for
The
the
listeners,
radio stations.
yeah, for the radio stations, well,
Win-win-
yes.
Na,
Slay.
syempre, diba, yung reach, for example, if mag-global ang, well, which is already happening, kung lalong maging global ang OPM, then everyone wins.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
Tama yan. So guys, keep sharing, keep supporting OPM. And that's also one of our goals here at Hangover, of course, to continue to put the spotlight on the fantastically talented OPM artists.
No, thank you. Thank
Diba?
you.
I'm running out of adjectives, by the way. Buti na patapos sa interview natin. One more question for our spicy, sizzling gossip. In a past interview, you've mentioned that your decision to release songs was, quote, for it to just be zero expectations, passion project, end quote. Now that you've gotten up to, more than 30 million streams on Spotify, has your goal changed now?
Ako sabi ko rin, like, yung metric ko for, for this being successful. Because yung metric ko is to keep it keep it the same way I started. Na parang ako, how do I say it? If I stay passionate about it, kasi syempre I understand that there will be a lot of things going on now that, mas out there ako na making music. So, for example, lots of decisions, lots of people being involved. Syempre, hindi natin maiwasan na maraming, I'd like to think, succumb to certain decisions, certain paths. So, ako, as long as hindi mo, if I go to a certain path, if I go to certain directions, I have to be passionate about it pa rin. Hindi yung parang I'm doing it for certain things. Hindi yung gagawin ko yun kasi dahil sinabi lang or dahil yun yung kumbaga kung for example sa business side, for example ito yung
Nakikita ko na torn ka.
oo nga kung sasabihin ko ang hirap pero yeah, basta as long as I stay passionate about it, yun yung metric ko for success kasi doon ako nagsimula with it. I think that's why I'm enjoying this whole thing because it started with a passion project and I would like to end it a passion
Project as well. Grabe. Well, and in the event where you stop gaining streams, for example, it's not happening, by the way, come on. Will you still continue to make music or will you quit because, again, you can't get to regain that level of success that Lalim received?
Ako, I'm not looking at it from ako, if for example, if matapos, well, syempre knock on wood, if matapos lahat nung Matéo thing, I think I'd still work on music. I'd still be in the industry. I'd still put stuff out. I would put another persona nga kung pwede,
actually,
diba?
the first place, that's how it started. But you
Yeah.
just really put music out just
so
because.
Parang pwede nga rin na whatever happens, I'll still make music, keep music, still watch gigs and be inspired. I think andun siya. It's never gonna go away.
One more question before we wrap up our line of questioning. Would you, if you had to choose one career for yourself forever and ever, talaga, would it be Matéo the artist or Matthew the ANRANLMNOP? What was the letter? The background guy, the guy in the back.
Interesting. Actually, hindi ko pa naisip yun. Because I usually play it kung ano yung now lang. Yeah, so like for example, I've always been doing the music business side, and now that I signed with the label, I'll stick to it full time for the time being. And tsaka na after na but then I'd love to be in the entertainment industry ng hanggang mamatay.
The forever and ever part. Gotcha.
Parang whatever it is, entertainment.
Your passion is really in the music, whether it's in the background.
Yeah, actually, hindi lang even these anything entertainment kasi ako talagang I love the fact na parang entertainment iba yung tama ng entertainment industry sa mga tao. It's a
Kaya mo
different reach.
mag-comedy? The joke lang. I'm kidding.
Ano ba? Ba't naman hindi?
Bigla ko lang naisip, kaya mo kayo mag-comedy? Sige nga. Mag-joke ka nga. No, I'm kidding. But thank you. And like you said, you're living life as it is, at the present ka ngayon. So, we don't really have to worry about whatever your future plans is. Hindi naman ako nanay mo para sabihin ka, anak, ano ng plano mo sa buhay, di ba? So, you do you. Matthew or Matéo, you do you. And we are just having fun being at the receiving end of all of your talent. Thank you.
Salamat.
And thank you again for
Thank
being
you.
here at Hangover.
Thank
All right,
you.
so one more thing before you go. Tapos na tayo sa questions, so don't you worry. One more thing before you go and play your song. Magbaban lang muna tayo. So please, dedicate the drink to someone, some people, some place, whoever you want. Diyan po tayo. Sige. We will cheers right after. We have to.
So, cheers to all the passionate people. May you never lose your fuel.
Ang ganda naman nun. Cheers! nalungkot na ako. Napaisip ako bigla, ha? Cheers to all the passionate people. May you never lose your fuel. That's gonna be a t-shirt. Okay. All right, a couple more things. Please do let everyone know where they can stalk you properly and safely on social media or wherever else.
Hi, once again, I'm Matéo, and I'm on all digital streaming platforms for music: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, lahat po yun. And you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at mateo.mgo. Follow me there for details on gigs, inquiries, or whatever na ganap. So, maraming salamat, and maraming salamat sa pagsuporta. Yun lang naman.
And we will continue to support you. And with that, guys, we wrap up today's interview of Hangover with Matéo.
Thank you.
Matéo, thank you again so much. We hope to see you in the next interview. I don't know if that's going to be another single or maybe an album or whatever concert sa Araneta you want to promote, whatever. Basta, kung ano man yun, we hope to have you here again at Hangover. And until then, we will leave everyone, our chasers, with your performance of Pinipili. So once again, guys, my name is Shai. I will see you guys in the next Hangover episode. Until then, love you. Bye.
Pinipili kita makasama sa pagtanda. Araw-araw walang iba sa piling mo, payapa na pinipili kita. Malagas man ang huling hibla, at kung ang alaala'y mabubura, panata kong hanapin ka. Pinipili kita na walang pangangamba. Aking ipadarama hanggang sa aking huling pahinga. Pinipili kita, ako'y nanunumpa, at kung papalarin ako ay pinipili